Hello, my name is Frank Marafino, and this is my demonstration of solving the Rubik's Cube. This is how I've been solving it for almost 40 years. I first and only competition I ever was in 1981, I believe, right around Christmas time. And it is, at this moment, December 2018. So that would have been December of 1981, I believe. And I won the only competition I was ever in, and that was in a department store in Rochester, New York. And I believe the winning time was 40.0 seconds. Slow by today's mark. Anyways, so here we have a scrambled Rubik's Cube. And I always like to start with blue as the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you that I can solve it. This is, you have to take my word for it, a randomly scrambled cube. And here we go. Okay, stop. So that was under 40 seconds. Now let me just go ahead and scramble the cube again. And I want to show you the technique that I use to solve this. This is basically top, bottom, middle. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit here, give it a little more depth on this. So here's what we have. We start with blue, and we're going to get the corners in place first. Okay, now I'm not going to instruct you on how to do this. You kind of got to figure this out on your own. It's pretty straightforward. Get all the corners in place. So now the blue corners are in place, and then I'm going to put in 3 of the 4 edges. Okay, 3 of the 4 edges. So we get a cube that looks like this. That's the first phase. Okay. Then the next phase is I look at the bottom 4 corners, and the way I learn this is corners first, and then edges. And basically you're doing top, bottom, middle, and we'll get to that in a minute here. So from this point here, I look at the bottom, and I see that 2 of them are out of position. I have a move for that to get them in the right position. So now they're all relatively in the right position with regards to each other. Then I have a move to get all the green facing down, which is a pretty simple move. Okay, so now I essentially have an X on every side. Okay, so all the corners are in place. From here on in, I can do easy moves to get the rest of the edges in. So I'm going to put the edges in the bottom, okay, and I'm using this slot here, and I'm using the middle row to do that. Okay, now you saw me do this all relatively quickly when I demonstrated it earlier. And then when I get down to the last one on the bottom and the top, I set it up so that they both fall into place together. Okay, then I'm left with just these 4 in the middle. Okay, now you're going to see various patterns for this, but basically there's a simple move to get these all in the right position first. Okay, and then you might be left with 2 out of skew. They might be opposite each other, or 4 out of skew, or none. It might just fall in place. And then there's a 12-step move to reverse those. Okay, and then you're done, and that's it.